Hello, everybody. Long time no see. I thought I would give you guys a little bit of an update about what has been going on with me and, work and even oceanside roleplay, stuff like that. I know I've been absent for a few weeks now, and a part of that is, just been working my butt off. I rarely have any downtime, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can continue making videos while I'm being on the road. I just have to get back into my old system of what I was doing and just trying to make videos as much as possible whenever I can, and get them uploaded to you guys. And honestly, hasn't been going all that well. I've just been absolutely exhausted. Anytime that I can, I'm just taking naps. I'm sleeping. I'm not doing very much other than driving. But even then, right now, here the past week now, I have been dealing with a chemical inhaling problem. While I was working, I delivered a load that had calcium hydronide. I know that's not too familiar, but I honestly don't even know what it is. But it's kind of like a white powdery substance. I was told that it was like corn seed or something like that, but clearly not what it actually was. And what ended up happening was I delivered that. I believe this was up in North Carolina. And when I delivered that, unfortunately, one of the bags ended up getting broken. It was like um, a pallet of like looked like concrete bags, or what it pretty much was. And one of those bags ended up getting busted. I actually took a picture of it. That's how I was able to figure out what exactly it was that I inhaled. And I even called the shipper and asked them. Well, I asked them after I got to my next pickup, which was still in North Carolina. And when I got to my next pickup, they asked me to clean out my trailer. Some places require it, sometime in your career, many times you're gonna run into where shippers just require a swept out clean trailer. And honestly, my recommendation to anybody with that is, try to convince your company to let you do a washout. Especially if you're going to a place that is going to require it. But anyways, so I cleaned out the trailer. It was kind of a windy day, and all that powdery substance, calcium hydronide, just went everywhere, and it went airborne. Unfortunately, I inhaled a lot of it, and everything seemed fine for a few days. And as I said, I did call the shipper. I probably should have called them before, not I started cleaning it, but I called them afterwards to make sure that this wasn't dangerous and I needed to go to the hospital. And it turned out it definitely was. This thing is no joke. It is quite of a dangerous thing to be handling, and it's something that I really shouldn't have been handling like I did. And everything was going fine for a few days, but during the weekend, I believe this was on the 29th, something like that, when I started feeling just really bad. And I actually want to make sure I give you guys the right dates here. Let me go and pull up my phone here. Kind of impromptu recording here. I'm not completely set up with what has been going on. So, looks like this occurred on the 21st or the 22nd, and I ended up going to the hospital. I believe it was on the 26th or the 27th, somewhere around there. And I actually wasn't sure on what was going on with this. I thought it maybe just because I was getting sick, I was around. Um, my girlfriend that has recently been sick kind of bad to be around someone that just been sick, but she was feeling better at the time, and so I thought that maybe I got something from her or something like that, but it wasn't the case at all. Even when I went to the ER, my release paperwork says it was a chemical inhaling, um, and they haven't really dealt with something like this before. They don't have very many cases about this. In fact, I'm pretty sure they said they didn't have any. They just said they're doing the best to treat the symptoms that I have, and I had some infiltration on my lungs. I had that white stuff on my lungs as well as on my throat as well. They could see that there's some white stuff on my throat. Now, a lot of my symptoms have went away. Saturday, I was, vomiting. I stomach was hurting, of course. Sore throat, headaches. It was just became unbearable. And I honestly, like I said, I thought this was maybe just because I was getting sick or something like that. But what ended up happening was I started feeling so bad that I ended up calling on my insurance, medical insurance. I have a 24/7 registered nurse hotline that I could call. So I called them and gave them what's been going on, and they recommended that I needed to go to the hospital. Thankfully, I was not that far away from home. I was in Memphis, Indiana, out of Love's, about 2 hours and something minutes away from where I live. Unfortunately, I went in the opposite direction of home, which was the closest hospital. Unfortunately, I had family members that were very nice enough to bring me home, and my truck and all my stuff is sitting at the um, terminal right now. I was very fortunate that I was able to actually, um, when I got out of the hospital, I knew that I needed to go down there and get some clothes because I had very little at home. So I was able to get a couple things on my truck. They did not tow it until a couple days afterwards. So when I was on the way, I stopped at the Lowe's where I was at, which was in Memphis, Indiana. Grabbed what I could carry, and right now I am just waiting to go to the doctor's here on the 5th. And I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening after that. I'm doing a lot better. I still have a little bit of a cough, still have a sore throat, but that's the minimal of what I have been, going through. You know, Almost, like I said, all my symptoms are gone. I thought I would give you guys an update about Oceanside roleplay about what has been going on. Um, Honestly, it things are not going good right now. Simply because of the stuff that I've been dealing with. You know, just being sick, dealing with work and life and stuff like that. I unfortunately have, somewhat lost the ability and the time to be able to, you know, be in the community anymore. It's nothing against them. It's an awesome community. I have nothing negative to say about Oceanside Roleplay. I'm not sure if I'm honestly going to be able to continue um, you know, role playing over there. I've already been, demoted down to a deputy two. I was a senior deputy for a while. And I just, it's becoming something that I don't know if I have the ability to do anymore. It sucks. I really hate that, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to see if I can get back up and doing things again with this community. May not be very much of the same. Like I said, I love this community over there, and, it's really unfortunate that, things have gotten to this point. I was hoping that it wouldn't, but, there's just so much going on that, a lot of it's out of my power, and there's very little I can do. But like I said, I'm going to give my shot here and try to get back on patrol here. I'll let you guys know how things go. But I think I'm going to be wrapping things up. I will let you guys know and keep you guys updated what happens on the 5th. But other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.